I'm Bertrand. I'm 34. I launched the first startup in the past, and then I joined the insurance industry. And today we are going to discover together Yakman, which is our new startup and FinTech.
Hi, I'm Christophe. I've been working for 20 years in the insurance industry. When talking with Neil, a friend from New Zealand, about our concept, he had a very new world approach to it. He mentioned, if you don't find a solution, build it, do it yourself. So he would target referral clubs, classic car clubs, and because there are people who trust each other over a beer, and who do not find proper solution within traditional insurance industry. So basically, instead of complaining, just do it yourself. So now a real case.
And our real case is my brother. My brother is Adrian. Adrian is a wildlife photographer. It's his passion. And he used to travel all over the world to get some pictures. And he always used to tell me, Bert, I have an issue. I have very expensive cameras, and my counterpart and myself have no solutions to cover our tools when we have some damages, theft, or loss. So that's what we do with Yakman. Yakman is a digital and self-insurance solution which helps people to get self-insured, to self-manage their claims around a group. So how does it work? Adrian, from the very beginning, now knows how much he will get when he'll have a claim. He pays 30, he gets 250. He will know in 10 minutes' time, his association of photographs can set up the proper fitted product in order to get covered for theft, loss, or damage of their cameras. When you want to do a claim, you will go online, declare it, and it will be validated by peers within 72 hours. And at the end of the life of the group, remaining funds will be redistributed among peers.
So basically, when you hear talking about insurance and innovation, it's not always a good mix. But this is not what we believe. We believe in Yakman that insurance can be fun, reliable, and customer-oriented. So what we have done by bringing several type of innovation is to illustrate that element. So basically, we have changed the way people can manage their risk by introducing peer-to-peer approach. We have brought technical innovation with digital approach and soon blockchain. And from a scientific perspective, we are linking partnership with behavioral economics to see how to manage better risk within communities.
So now let's talk about you, because any of you is concerned by our solution. It's dedicated to a group of individuals, but to corporations as well, who want to address issues or needs of their customers. Our business model is at the crossroad of the sharing economy and the B2B2C business, as we are aiming at the group manager as a commercial target. So this means that today, for example, we can address some retail, insurance, or bank industry, as well as group of passionates like photograph, people having cars in common. Our ambition is to change the way people manage their risk through our self-insured and self-managed claim system. And it should be something like an 80 million euro business within 5 years' time. So now, please feel free to get any question if you want to move deeper on that topic.
Yes. And let's ready for 3 minutes of questions.
Thank you very much. One of the big questions I have here is trust, because one of the key elements of your model is trust, right? How do you ensure that people trust each other, and how do you make sure that claims are not fraudulous? Because I guess you don't have all the tools and all the people to actually check the veracity of claims. So how do you do that?
So basically, the way we are doing it is first we are targeting a group with affinities. So people who are trusting each other from the start, and it's also the role of the group manager to ensure that point. Then, because the money, something that was not mentioned, the people who are chosen to assess the claim, there are 3 people each time who are chosen on a random basis. So it's not all the time the same people. It's not the group manager as well. So it's really 3 different people. So it's more difficult to get collusion in that case. And the third element is that the elements, the interests are aligned, meaning that you will not be tempted to pay too much claims because at the end of the day, if you pay too much, this is an amount of money that you will not recover if the group is dissolved. And in terms of all those elements of trust, this is also the reason why we are going to get this PhD with us for 3 years, who is going to study on a behavioral economics basis how it's works. What are the type of nudge we need to put in place to develop the trust more, what things we need to avoid, and what things we need to develop more.
Thank you. You mentioned your brother, I think, but did you make a real market research? How many average Joe did you contact to know if the idea is really pertinent?
Okay, for the time being, the platform is just online for 3 weeks' time now, so we're just having beginning the commercial approach, but we get a lot of insights and point of interest with so groups like Growth of Patients, but as well on groups like we have a drivers community, around 4 million drivers who are interested to get that kind of product.
Thanks.
For the B2C, I've got it. I totally understand that you mean you need a passionate community, but for the B2B, you said you target also the company. So how does it work that way? Do you have an example of case?
Yes, you can take the example of a bank industry or an insurer. Let's take an insurer wants to create to test a product like a sandbox product on a dedicated part of its customer having some electric bikes, for example. They will just create a product in 10 minutes time
is
on the
up,
platform.
guys. Sorry.